Alright, what is up you guys? I'm here with a follow-up video to my last Twitter poll, which was, is the WWE worse than it has ever been before? And some pretty interesting results. So on Twitter and YouTube, basically we have two different platforms here where people gave their opinions. On Twitter, 46 people voted, and the results were literally 50-50, which is just crazy to me. I did not expect that. I actually expected more people to say no. But, yeah, evidently 23 people on Twitter think the WWE is worse than it's ever been before. And I'd actually like to see the ages on this, because quite honestly, in my opinion, it's going to be the younger fans that say no. You know, it's not worse than it's ever been before. And to give my quick opinion, I didn't reveal my opinion until after here. My opinion is, I kind of don't know. 2010, I had to stop watching because I just couldn't watch it anymore. You know, I stopped for a year, and then I got back into wrestling during the summer of Punk. So, for about half of 2010 into half of 2011, I didn't watch. I just distanced myself from the product. And, you know, it's kind of hard to say. It's two different reasons. You know, back then you had different reasons why it was bad than it is now. You know, I definitely prefer the last few years over 2018. But for the casual fan, this is going to be an exciting time. You have oversaturation, you have these huge stadium shows. I didn't grow up with this kind of stuff. I was a wrestling fan in the very early 2000s when I was a kid. And for those of you who don't know my age, I'm 22. So, yeah, I grew up in kind of that transitional period between the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era. And then as I got older, we got into the PG era. So, YouTube itself, the comment section for that one seemed like it was a little more sided to the answer of being no. It's not worse than ever. I have a lot of people actually saying 2010 was the worst. I had 1994, which in my opinion was another terrible period. I am not a fan of the New Generation era. My favorite periods are late 80s and then the Ruthless Aggression era. Those are my favorite personal periods in wrestling. A lot of people say, it's not the worst, but it's not the best. I haven't had anyone say it's the best. I wouldn't expect that. But, I'm getting a lot of comments here that are saying that it was worse in the past. I had someone say 2003 was worse, which is interesting. I'm a fan of 2003, but I can understand why you'd say that. But 2003 for me is kind of a guilty pleasure. I think you have some periods in 2003 where it's phenomenal, like WrestleMania 19, and then you have stuff like the Goldberg Triple H storyline, which could have been a lot better. The Scott Steiner world title pursuit. So yeah, it's kind of 50-50 for me. But yeah, I also had a lot of people saying that, wrestling fans can't tell if it's better or worse because they don't know about booking. They're geeks. It's people's opinions. But in the end, I have more people on YouTube saying no. It is kind of close. There were people saying, yes, it is the worst it's ever been. But like I said, Twitter, 50-50 exact. So, very interesting. Like I said, my personal opinion, I don't really know. It's it's different reasons. 2010 was bad for reasons that are good now, where 2018 is bad where 2010 was good. So I guess it comes down to how easy is it to watch. Do you have a rough time watching it? Me personally, I don't watch Raw or SmackDown unless I know something big's going to happen. If there's an Undertaker appearance, I'll tune in for that. I do think the product is oversaturated. That's been a thing for a while now. And, I don't 100% agree with these stadium shows. That's my personal opinion. So, I grew up in a time where there was only one stadium show, and that was WrestleMania. So it kind of, in my opinion, takes away from WrestleMania. But I also have people saying it doesn't. So people are going to have their opinions. So, me personally, it's one of those, I know it's kind of my catchphrase now. It is what it is. We live in a different age, and 5 years from now, it's going to be a new product. It's going to be different. So, yeah. So thank you for everyone who participated. I currently have another Twitter poll, the Shawn Michaels one, so definitely go down and check that below. But, I hope you guys enjoyed. I look forward to doing more of these. And for now, this has been the DVD Freak. Peace out.